Yeah, my car is outside. That's 2016 Mazda 3 GT with a 2.5 liter engine, 184 horsepower. I just got this last day of December, and I'm happy with everything in that car. You know, leather, audio, 11 speakers, Bose, wheels, and I thought I would not be doing this, but it's too quiet. Okay, and let me show you what I mean. So here's the exhaust. I opened the pan and I got this. Sorry, I had to get a different pen. Basically, this car, what it has is this is coming from the engine, all right? And this is right out of the trunk. There's one huge muffler. I don't know this diameter here, but over here it's like two, small pipes coming out. So this is the, if we look from the top, kind of like as if we're looking through the trunk. That's what it looks like. The muffler is, I don't know, it's probably this distance over here is easy 4 feet. Okay, and what I'm trying to do is, and what I saw online is that I don't mess with the emissions. So this is the same pipe that was coming from the engine, only instead of this big chunk of metal, we put a Y thing in here, right? Okay, pardon my design skills, but yeah, it should look like this. I don't know this diameter here, but I know that this should be 2 inch because I have two small Spintech mufflers. They're about 9 inches long, and they're 2 in, 2 out. And then here's like a basic tip. So it sits like this under the trunk, and where the connector is here, like the rubber thing that the muffler hangs on, it can be custom like this. The position of this can be made so that we can reuse these rubber hinges over there, and that's how it looks. And so the Spintechs are here. I just picked them up today at my post office. I'm gonna paint them. I'm gonna paint them over the weekend. These are my supplies for the project. So I got some paint, tape, and I have this high heat enamel, good for up to 650 Celsius or 1200 F, and it's black so that the mufflers last longer. And these are two identical. I used them before, and I bought many mufflers from this company. located in California, so it's American made, no China, no nothing, and it uses a special technology to accelerate the exhaust. And this is the most aggressive. This is the most aggressive muffler they make. It's called Spintech Pro Super Street 9000. It's only 9 inches long. I think it's 3 inches tall and 4 wide. And I picked up 2-inch in, 2-inch out, and that's why I need the tape. I want to cover this before, you know, when I start to paint, so that people know how to orient this. And I went to a couple of shops. Actually, no, I went to one shop. And today is Friday, and Monday it's holiday in Canada. It's called the Family Day, so nobody's open. Yeah, that's the same one. So hopefully they send me the right ones. But this is aluminized steel, and so I always paint them with this tram-clad high heat enamel. So because I'm in Canada, the climate here it's pretty harsh, and so yeah, so that's it's gonna look like this. All right, so this is gonna be the pipe. The pipe is gonna be over here. Let's say this is the pipe coming from the engine. The engine is over there. All right, and then we're gonna install Y pipe in here. Just one end of the Y will be connected to this muffler. Y end will be connected to this over here. And then over here we'll just add a little tip, just basic one. I don't need nothing, you know, fancy, but that's what my new setup will look under the trunk of this 2016 Mazda 3 GT. Well, I got up at 7 o'clock today. It was very cold, minus 14 Celsius, but tomorrow is going to be plus 6. Crazy weather here in Ontario, Canada, and I'm in Hamilton. This is my favorite shop. It's called ANA Exhaust Systems. Well, my favorite shop for custom exhaust work, and my car is inside. They're already working on it, so I'm going to be installing 2 Spintech Super Pro Street 9000 mufflers, and this is what my factory exhaust looks like. And my car is on the hoist, and this is what the factory muffler looks like. Huge piece, like a suitcase, and two pipes out. And why I like these guys is because they have their own manufacturing facilities here, and they can make any kind of custom pipes. So like this one, oh, there was one in here, like a Y. I guess they're actually using it. They're gonna put it on my. See, they can do all these mandrel bends. Very nice. See, their motto is, "There is nothing we can't handle." And actually, I know that's true because I was here with my transport truck, when I was putting a commercial size like Flowmaster on my international transport truck I had before, and these guys did a very good job, and so I've been coming here with my cars and trucks anytime I need some custom work done, and that's the kind of shop you want when you do, you know, because I went to a regular shop and they couldn't, they said that they would have to order this, you know, they don't have their own manufacturing facility. These guys have most common parts they have in stock, and then they can make them, because that's not easy, all these mandrel bent pipes so that the diameter stays the same, you know. But these guys can do anything. So. And it's done. Wow, look at this. Beautiful. So they installed the Y pipe and 2 of my mufflers, the ones I painted, and then just basic tips. And we agreed they would use stainless steel. And they were able to use the same C connectors over here. So that's my new setup. Spintech Super Pro Street 9000. Let's see how it sounds from inside the car. It shouldn't be too loud, even though this is the most aggressive muffler, but I know Spintech always warns you. I don't hear it. What? Where's the muffler? Sounds great. I can hear it. I can hear like the bass. You know, that's what was missing. Because before it was just you know, the engine. You couldn't even hear any muffler sound. I don't know if you can hear it, but yeah, it added some bass. Alright, let me do some sound test. So the mufflers were 85 bucks US each, plus shipping. Of course, as usual, ripoff was the customs, because this was supposed to be, this is a US product, so there's no duties, but I'm in Canada, so I had to pay the sales tax. Like when you buy something made in the States, like if it's, as long as it's a really US product, not like China and then rebranded for, you know, like American company, American product, but it's actually made in China, then you still have to pay those duties. But when it's made in the States, there's no duties, it's just a sales tax, but it's pretty high, it's 13%. The problem is that when you just buy it online, there's because you don't have your dedicated broker, they always charge a very high brokerage fee. So I think I paid like 100 bucks on top. Yeah, it was like $96. My post office called me and they said, "You okay? We charge you charge your credit card," because the guy would not leave these packages here, because I was in the States with my truck. And I thought of actually like what I usually do when I buy something from US. I use a US post office, like you know, UPS or FedEx customer center, but it's so hard, you know, because it's so unpredictable when I'm in the States. Like when I was in Florida, right, I had no idea what I would be doing over the course of next 2 weeks. Like maybe they would send me to Alberta, or do I sit in Florida for a week? So like for a truck driver, it's very difficult to predict your movements, and because of that I had to have these mufflers shipped to my home post office in Cambridge, Ontario, and because of that they charged me $100. So, but I think it was totally worth it. This is like a very nice easy upgrade, and the installation was, as you saw, it's like professional, you know, Y pipe, everything is mandrel bent, and no emissions was touched. They only modified the part at the very end, like under the trunk, and that's what it cost in Canadian dollars. Was pretty reasonable, $300. That's what I expected, pretty much. So it's like 200 US, because our so over here, what do we have? Tubing was $50. Of course, the most expensive part, and that's why I came here, was this Y pipe. See, Y pipe is $97, just a small piece like the size of my steering wheel, and hangers were $29 each, and labor was $100. And $36, welcome to Canada, $36 was our HST tax. Like everything was $277.06, and then the government took their cut, $36 2 cents, and I paid $313.08. Sorry about that. Anyway, now I'm gonna go on the freeway, and I'll try to show how it sounds at when accelerating. Yeah, sorry about I had to change the camera because my GoPro died for some reason. I think the battery went bad or something again, and so I just went on the freeway, you know, testing this at you know, freeway speeds, and you definitely hear the muffler. Like before it was all quiet, there was no muffler sound at all. Now you do hear the muffler, and it's but it's not obnoxiously loud. It's just, I don't know, on a scale of 0 to 10, it's probably like 4. You know, you can hear it. Before it was like 0, now you can hear it, but it's perfect. It's exactly what I wanted, and I have more power, better acceleration. It's like a sports car now. You know, I probably should change the color now, because red attracts too much attention.